Hey, we back. So rugga, back. We here doing this again. With this One Piece chapter 837 review. The chapter starts off with Yasopp looking at the newspaper of the I've got Usopp and his new bounty. Yeah, I guess that is funny because Usopp bounty is 200 million, and that's a skyrocket out of nowhere. And I would say that's like somewhere near Yasopp's, I would assume. And I would say he's looking at the picture laughing at what happened. Oh, man. Yasopp looks beat up. I mean, Usopp looks beat up in the picture. I guess he's laughing at that. And we see the rest of the, a few other of Shanks' crew. I don't know why somebody said that Scopper Garbage is on there, but he's not on the front page. That's all Shanks' crew. And Scopper wouldn't work under Shanks. I would assume he's still stronger than Shanks even till his old age. Or still up there, I would assume. He was his subordinate. Alright, we start off with the chapter there. We're talking about, we left off from last chapter with Luffy fighting, Cracker. Luffy fighting Cracker. And the battle goes on, and see that Luffy is being overpowered. Even with his Gear 3rd, he's still being overpowered by Cracker. Gear 3rd, he just reflects Gear 3rd like it's nothing. While Luffy was fighting Doflamingo had a hard time blocking Gear 3rd. The only difference between Cracker and Doflamingo that I've seen so far is that Dofi is fast enough to block or just move out the way of Gear 3rd, while Cracker, he just heads on. He's go head on with the attack and still defends it with his hockey / shield. And Luffy, Cracker's arms multiply and his sword multiply, even though his pretzel, he does his pretzel roll, stabs Luffy in the stomach, and Luffy crashes through, he flies through the force like it's nothing. Like, Luffy, god damn, fight back, man. Shit. And while Lamy, Pound, and what the fuck is the girl name? The witch. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Well, the witch was talking about how the supernovas that came through and fought Big Mom's crew was Captain Kidd. I would assume Captain Kidd was the first one to come and fight somebody and got wrecked. And so either a commander ripped his arm off or cut his arm off, or Big Mom had her like soul go and do the roulette table, and it hit on the arm, and Kid lost his arm. That's what I assume, because she said, yeah, Boulay says that none of this worst generation met or got near Big Mom, and I would assume that her soul shadow thing cut Kid's arm off or whatever. While Apu runs from everything. Gang, Capone, he joined forces, and Rouge, and a surprise, Rouge, he fought and defeated one of the commanders. It used to be 4, now it's 3 after Rouge, and I guess he's recovering. That's why he's like a sky island up there, healing from his wounds. Wow. Damn, I forgot her name again. Shit. The witch. She has. Didn't the last chapter she broke the mirror? Like, what happened now? I swear she broke Chopper's and Carrot's mirror. Like, what happened now? It's like she has another mirror. Yeah, and all that good stuff. Well, she started pulling Nami into the mirror, and Pound hooked off at the witch. Boulay. He hooked off at Boulay, and Nami got stopped getting pulled in there. Well, Nami put in some work. She hit Boulay with the tempo, and I would assume Boulay's bounty is at least 200 million. I would say at least 200 million because she's up there in strength and the eldest of Big Mom's daughters. So I would assume her bounty would be up there. So it's seeing that the upgraded tempo that Nami has is a lot stronger than her previous one, because to take out I would say a crewmate of Big Mom's or her daughter, whatever, that has to be strong. Well, she took her out for right now, but I assume she won't be out for that long because they did say that Boulay will appear. If there's a mirror, she will appear, and I would assume that's even water. I don't know, water, since it weakens the devil fruit. I don't know. Alright, we're back to Luffy fighting Cracker, and Luffy's throwing punches with the Hawk Gatling. And Hawk Gatling is basically Red Hawk Gatling. It's basically Red Hawk Gatling. No, it's no flames. It's just Red Hawk. I mean, it's just Gatling with armor and hockey. And while Cracker defends against the Gatling with his hard Cracker shield, Luffy says that's the hardest armor hockey he ever encountered so far. And I would assume he's not including Rayleigh's, because he hasn't. I don't think he fought Rayleigh head on. And I don't. If he did fight Rayleigh head on, I would assume Rayleigh would use most of his power just to train him, because he doesn't want Luffy to be like underpowered in the new world. Going on with that, Luffy's like really being dominated by Cracker. And in an instant, Cracker is talking about Sanji and how Sanji would look at Luffy and his crew as peasants or weakling or lowly pirates, and that hit Luffy the wrong way. And Luffy, out of nowhere, gear 4th, Kong punch. Like, that gear 4th is like a total different overpowered transformation. Like, how are you that weak in your base fighting Cracker and not doing no damage at all? And gear 4, you break through his Cracker. You break through his Cracker shield, punch him, and I would assume that's blood coming out of his mouth right now. That's what I would assume. Blood's coming out of his mouth. And that's the end of the chapter. Luffy gear 4 attacks Cracker. I would assume he's knocked out for right now. Just like Boulay. So I don't think it's like showing, like making Cracker look weaker. I think he just knocked him out because of a surprise attack, just like Nami knocked out Boulay or her thunder tempo, so they can at least get to the next commander, or at least get the Big Mom so they can see Sanji. But I don't think they're gonna like fight like every commander. Luffy could fight every commander, but I would think that would make Big Mom's crew look a little weaker, because Luffy on his own is defeating all her commanders in gear 4th. But what I really think, gear 4th is too overpowered to assume what kind of animals were on that island that Luffy was training on. Really, them animals had to be strong as shit. If Luffy recruited some of those animals to his crew, he would be Pirate King by now, because those animals are at least Doflamingo level. Luffy had to strain himself all the way to gear 4 to overpower them. Them fucking animals, the gorilla, the alligator, and the lion have to be strong as hell. And I think there was like a bigger king of the island other than those three. So those animals on that island are too damn strong, in my words, in my assumption. And this is my review, a Sir Rugga review. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think about the chapter and this new style of reviews that I'm trying out now. And your boy Sir Rugga, I'm a gone.